My name is William Kaplan.
Say again.
I'm Billy Maximoff.
After we learned in the last chapter that the teen is Wanda's son Billy, what will this new episode have in store for us? What happened with the witches who were thrown into the swamp? Are they gone or will they survive? Hi there, it's Micha. Join me for this review if you like to find out. The episode starts in the town of Eastview with a flashback to then 13-year-old Billy Kaplan's bar mitzvah. There, Lilia reads his fortune, and shocked by the future she saw,
Your lifeline is broken in two.
puts the sigil spell on him, which, as we know, prevents witches from learning his identity. At the same time, in the neighboring town of Westview, Wanda's hex is ending and the Scarlet Dome collapses. Distracted by that, Billy's parents crash the car.
Mom! He's out!
And Billy dies. In the same moment in which Wanda's sons are erased from reality. His body then resurrects, with Billy Maximoff having taken residence.
Tommy!
For obvious reasons, he has no memory of his new body's past life, so everyone thinks he has amnesia.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Hi.
This is where you'd say, since when do you call me buddy?
Even from his own past, he only remembers bits and pieces, but still possesses the ability to read minds.
Seriously? He's gonna make fun of
Give me that look. I'm doing my best here.
That way, he learns to fake being Billy Kaplan.
I am William Kaplan.
3 years later, he has figured out parts of a mystery and shares his secret with his boyfriend. They meet with Ralph Boner, who sells Billy details about Wanda's hex and involuntarily also drops Agatha's name.
Please don't ask about Agatha Harkness. Please don't ask about Agatha Harkness. Please don't ask about Agatha Harkness.
What do you know about Agatha Harkness?
Come on, man!
And the fact that she still lives in Westview and is under Wanda's spell. The ever-helpful internet then provides details on Agatha, which leads him to the myth of the Witch's Road, which is supposed to give you what you are missing, which for Billy is his brother. His spellbook then tells him that to free Agatha, whom he deemed necessary to get onto the Witch's Road, he needs a personal item of importance, which is why he broke into her home, leading to him getting kidnapped.
Exole hunc feminam de fixa.
What are you doing?
However, he managed to read the incantation and thereby freeing her, which brings the flashback to an end. In the here and now, Agatha drags herself out of the bog. But the others? Agatha soon realizes that Billy is not in pursuit of power, but looking for his brother. And as the road can't be walked alone, he hesitantly joins her once more.
Let's go find the next trial. Last one there is a nice person.
I was a bit worried that this chapter could derail the show regarding the explanation of Billy still being around. Luckily, they took inspiration from the comics, where Billy was reincarnated, which here kinda happened as well, though by way of using the body of a recently deceased, which, by the way, apparently is not allowed in the witching world.
You saw an opportunity, an empty vessel, and you moved in. So you broke the rules. Big deal.
As he didn't consciously hijack his new vessel, it shouldn't be an issue, but the explanation for it hopefully will be given along the way. Maybe some kind of an energy preservation law like we have in physics. The chapter answered many questions, like who placed the sigil spell, but also opened up many new questions. Is Tommy really out there? As Billy found a new host body, so likely the same happened to Tommy. Would that also mean that Vision's consciousness that vanished at the end of WandaVision found a new home? Which could be his physical body that left at the end of that show? Will Billy maybe find his father at the end of the road, as a means to find Tommy? And they are then joining forces, as that task could likely be the plot of the upcoming Vision Quest show? But maybe he finds Tommy and Vision Quest is all about the three of them finding Wanda. That would be cool. It is unclear right now if the fact that Alice was at the crash site has any significance for the plot, or if that just was a funny nod to the interconnection of the Coven, which also would apply to Billy being familiar with Jen from her videos online. Anyway, now even more witches are gone, though I don't think they will be gone forever. I'm still hoping that Agatha will reconnect with her goodness and maybe get her missing Coven members back, including Sharon. Chances are getting slimmer though, as so far there is no noticeable growth in her. I was right though that one episode will be dedicated to a flashback, even though I predicted it for the wrong person. But with 3 episodes to go, where I expected 2 being dedicated to further trials and the last episode bringing everything together, what will that mean? Does that still fit with the divination witch drowning in the swamp without her trial happening yet? However, as Billy was already recognized as part of the Coven, he will also have a trial, and likely another one will be for the Green Witch, which is Rio Vidal, who should still be around somewhere. So where is she? The next chapter will likely reveal her whereabouts. By the way, I really enjoyed seeing the other side of what went on in Agatha's head in the first episode, which was just the right amount of goofiness.
It's off. There you go. That'll work. That won't work. Okay, you know what? You do you.
As a last call out, I thought it to be quite amusing how they played around with other Disney properties this week. I might interpret too much into Billy's helpful little spell book, which reminded me a lot of Huey, Dewey and Louie's Junior Woodchuck's guidebook, but the posters in Billy Kaplan's room were mostly dedicated to Disney. Like Alice in Wonderland and, surprisingly or cheekily, the movie that the House of Mouse usually tries to sweep under the carpet, The Black Cauldron. And in the middle we have the now public domain cover of The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Then we have Bedknobs and Broomsticks and a nod to the non-Disney property Goonies, with the title, poster and title font just changed enough to not pay royalties, I guess. They for sure had a bit of fun there, lightening the mood in an otherwise heavy scene where Billy takes in the remnants of the life that a few days ago belonged to someone else. And with that being said, let's get to the rating. Let's keep things short here. I liked the episode that fortunately didn't go down a path that could have derailed the show, though it for sure mixed things up. I'm not a big fan of the reveal that Billy accidentally killed Lilia and Jen, or so it seems right now, but it was entertaining and potentially opened the door to bringing back Wanda. It is another consistent 8 out of 10 points for me, making it another great entry in the series. Let's hope the last third will also stay on that course. What about you? Were you surprised by the way they explained Billy to be back? Did you know that he returned in the comics in a similar way? What do you think will happen next? Whatever you like to share, let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, share or subscribe. So much for now, see you next time, and thanks for watching. Also drops Agatha's name. However, he manages to read the incantation. Who placed the sigil? Could likely be the plot of the upcoming Vision Quest show. It is unclear right now if the fact that Alice was at the crash site